Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode, a very quick episode of the Luke Who's Talking podcast. I'm just going to give you a very quick update on a couple of things. So there wasn't an episode out the other week because I'm having my interface, my trusty interface, is broken. Yes, I believe I've diagnosed with some help with somebody, but the preamp, believe, is to be busted because this is what's happening. And I've recorded the podcast, and actually the episode previous as well, which I believe is 67 or would have been 67, was the same as I'd have the microphone plugged in here as usual. The gain would be maxed out, and the computer levels and things would be maxed out, but the recording level itself would be very, very low. So, and just so minimal. So, I did a couple of things, and it's either the XLR or the interface is done. The preamp's done. So, look, it's one of those two things. It's probably I think that it's a good chance that it's the interface. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park the podcast for a little while until I can get a new interface. So I'd actually like to get maybe a Motul. That's been one that's been recommended to me. However, not in stock anywhere that I can find. So look, every now and then, until hopefully I can get a new interface or a new setup here, I'll just come in and I will just do a quick little episode like this, just giving you a quick brief rundown on things. Luckily that the Q2U works via USB, which is how I'm using it now actually. But so that's where things are at. So I'm instead of I guess making a bit more of a, can I say, use the term half-assed sort of product, I think I might just park the podcast for a moment until I get fix my problem, and then I'll be back regularly as we were before. I think that's probably a decent plan. People go wild for podcasts that have like an episode once a quarter or once every couple of months, or that are very sporadic with their release schedules. So, look, I'm just going to park the podcast for the moment until I can get a new interface and get that set up and sorted. And the podcast, it'll be back as usual. So, videos, shameless plug here, but videos for people who listen, sort of who watch the videos over on the vlog channel, they'll continue. I don't have any plans to park them. Shocker, next week I'll probably have a video going, so I've got to stop this. But they're going to continue, but the podcast, just for the moment, is just going to go on a brief sabbatical. I'll say we're having a Christmas break, and but look, it'll be back when, as I said, not 100% sure. Hopefully, it won't be too long, but look, the podcast will be back for sure, but it just won't be, for a little while. Hopefully, not too long, until I can get what I want. Get a new interface. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and just a quick update, and thanks for sticking around, listening to the podcast, being a subscriber, sharing it, and all that jazz, and I'll catch you next time.